We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Right to the air goes Nix.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. The pass for Sutton is intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, VJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches too, and seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball was part of the opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
No problem there on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. Yeah, he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Nix to the air. And finds Sutton on the right side, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Farmers.
To throw is Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Joe. Captain.
They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Nix. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Nick's going to give to Harvey. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Crazy. Here goes that. What's up?
From the shotgun, May with it. With a Henderson, it's caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Patriots.
To throw, it's May. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
Second down.
So back at the midfield stripe now. They'll come up 2nd and long.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy. 5.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. The slot man in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Nick Bonito in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
5.
They'll try and throw forward May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. To the air, May. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry from 17 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Broncos 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. To throw, here's Nix. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Kevontae Turpin, 65 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing here is May. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw with May. And that's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They'll go play action with Nix. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10.
Bombers. Olay, olay, olay.
Back to throw. Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Olay, olay, olay. Oh, my son. Captain.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Broncos, 1st down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Bombers. Olay.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Olay. Oh, my son. Captain, ready.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, a field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Bo Nix with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Broncos 21, Patriots 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking to throw. May. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got it. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
They'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Nick Bonito able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Henderson running straight ahead. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half.
Patriots 17. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. In trouble, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
Hey, what's up? Crazy! Crazy! Five.
Slot man moves right. Fourth down. Here's May. He'll try to do it himself. But a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee you, he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
And
now they'll shift things around. Throwing Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Chill. Captain.
Now it's Nix. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get a second one.
And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And his throw here is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Diggs, the motion man left. From the gun on third down, it's May. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And this is going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's Harvey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. To throw is Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now an audible here into something else.
Captain.
Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Bombers. Joe.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Broncos 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Captain. Hold on a second. Okay.
Nix from the shotgun. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Kevontae Turpin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Looks good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Patriots 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Williams, a man in motion right. From the shotgun, May with it. He's got a man, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Patriots have taken the lead here this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
40-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Next to the air. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's to the 15. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing after the interception. Nix. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats will take over here just shy of the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Stephon Diggs inside the 10 and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. To throw, here's Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Bombers. Oh, I said, away.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
37. Oh, I said.
Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Patriots 45, Broncos 35. Will Lutz to kick off for the
After the
Broncos.
touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. First down, New England.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready. Ready. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Looking to throw. Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Away, away. Ready. Joe, Joe, Joe. Bombers, bomb. Away, away. Captain, 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 captain.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
They'll swing this out to Harvey.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
11 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to the air with Nix.
Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad. Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Back to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Patriots 52. Broncos 42. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a three-possession game and all but put things to bed.
The slot man in motion right.
They'll throw with May.
They got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Looking to throw. May.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
This out quickly to Williams.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Second down and 6 now.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
To the air, May. And he swung out wide here for Henderson.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Trevion Henderson.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Pats are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Throwing Nix.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 30 big ones.
28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down the throat.
Harvey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by Foyesade Aluakim. And the Patriots are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little